Every time a baby is born on this island, an old man disappears immediately to maintain the population balance. The old man finally waited for his own grandson to be born. The old man leaps off the cliff with relief, but his sacrifice did not succeed in bringing peace to the island. The doctor found another child inside the woman's belly. She was carrying twins, and that meant the island had to lose one more person. Because the island only has enough supplies for 513 people, the master of the island immediately held a meeting to discuss how to choose that person. Some people suggested that it wouldn't hurt to have one more person, but the master of the island was firmly opposed. Now that the virus is raging in the outside world, the island is the last place of purity. It's important to maintain the balance. The island master decided to hold a vote in 3 days. Everyone will be able to choose. The island has a point system. Villagers will get extra points for good deeds and less points for bad deeds. The 3 people with the lowest points will be voted on. The chosen one will be immediately dragged to the pigsty. The third from the bottom is Curly. He's a total loss for driving a tractor drunk and crashing it into a guardrail. He also lost a lot of points for damage to the public service, but the rich kid on the other side consoled him. His mom's the owner of the island. She can get Curly out of harm's way if she uses a few tricks. The second to last old lady is too old and frail. She can't do much farm work anymore. That's why she basically never raised her score. And the uncle in last place was devastated when he saw the news. He was trying to cure his wife's fever that day. He stole a few pairs of cold medicine from the pharmacy and was reviled by everyone, even lost his job. Completely lost the way to get extra points. In order to escape the fate of being chosen, the 3 of them made efforts to get extra points. Uncle took the initiative to go to someone else's house to help with the housework, but the owner kicked him out for fear of theft. The old lady tried to solve the problem at the root. She steals the baby quietly, so that no one would disappear, but the mother found out in time. That prevented the tragedy from happening. Soon it was time to vote. The island owned began to announce the point changes. Curly added 5 points. He was out of the bottom of the pack, because a few days ago on the supply pickup day, he gave away his only apple. She happened to be there by arrangement with her son, praised him for his behavior and gave him extra points. It became this woman who fell into the countdown, but only a handful of people raised their hands to vote for her. She's probably not in any danger. Second from the bottom is still the old lady. The woman whose baby was stolen raised her hand without hesitation. With the addition of her relatives and friends, there were 30 people, but the last man in line got up. It was as if everyone had agreed. A total of 150 people raised their hands to vote. He's going to die now. Just when the uncle was about to break down, his wife suddenly stood up and revealed a shocking secret. She said that the islander's son had been using threats of power, demanding her to exchange her body for food. The islander's son laughed when he heard that. He said he couldn't possibly fancy such an old woman, but as people talked about it, constantly other women began to stand up, accusing the owner's son of bullying them. Now the scene completely exploded. Everyone strongly demanded that the islander's son disappear. Seeing the situation is not good, he got up and went to his mom hoping that she would shut these civilians up. But at this moment, if she harbors her son, she would be removed from her position as island master.